Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be doing a reading on the Twin Flame Collective. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. Just take what does resonate with you and leave behind anything that doesn't. So in this reading, I feel that a lot is going on for both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. They're really mirroring each other, which we will see through the cards as the video goes on. But I feel that despite possibly a lot of the twin flames still having some things to work on, some people are still feeling heavy emotions. They're still kind of figuring out what they need to heal and release, or what they need to clear. Overall, I feel that there's a bit of a shift in energies happening for at least this group of twin flames that I'm reading for at this time. And I feel that a lot of the twin flames at the moment may be feeling quite connected, both to their twin flame, but also just with the universe or God or source, whatever you call it, just connected to everything in general. I feel that the veil is kind of thinning a little bit at this time, and so a lot of you may be experiencing a lot more of your inner abilities, more sensitivity to the energies, picking up more on signs and synchronicities within the environment, not just with regards to your twin flame, but in general as well. So make sure that you keep note of what could be going on for you, and really keep an open mind and an open heart. If you're experiencing synchronicities or patterns of things unfolding, don't ignore it. Really just take stock of it, acknowledge it, and let it go, and just see what unfolds after that. So starting with the Divine Masculine, I really feel that the Divine Masculine in their mind space are really taking stock, taking inventory of everything that they've got within their lives that makes them feel successful, brings them abundance. This could be looking at where they are with their careers, or their at least financial stability, their homes, the material things that they have gained. And I feel that through that, they're really starting to acknowledge that they have had a role in manifesting this experience that they have at this time, these things that they have within their lives, and they are figuring out how to really bring in more of this. They know that they've got the tools, they've got the talents, the creativity to continue bringing in what it is that they really desire in their lives, and they're trying to find a balance between the material and also the emotional. I feel that through recognizing that they are co-creating with their universe to make their reality what it is, they're really looking back at I guess their relationship with their Divine Feminine, but also I feel that they're looking back in their lives at times when they felt abundant and successful and fulfilled in other areas that aren't just material. So this could be friendships, but it could also be looking at other people's relationships around them, the templates that they've seen, and picking and choosing what it is that they really liked about seeing from the outside those people's dynamics, and how to manifest that in to their current situation, especially with their Divine Feminine. And with the Knight of Cups here, I really feel that they're trying to figure out a way that they can move forward towards their Divine Feminine, and bringing this into their 3D world, making it happen. I feel that because of their acknowledgement of something bigger, the signs and synchronicity that have gotten them to where they are now, it's really making them contemplate how it came about that they met their twin flame, and how everything from there has unfolded in their lives and brought about balance within them, to really see what's important for them, and figure out deeper what they want in a relationship, more than just someone who looks the part or talks the part. They're really wanting to manifest something more substantial. And in their heart space, they have the Sun card, which I feel that they're really, because of this sort of aha moment or epiphany about how powerful they really are in their lives, is bringing to light the excitement and joy about what could unfold with the twin flame. Maybe it's not all lost. Maybe it's not always going to be a difficult or chaotic or conflict filled place to be in with their twin flame. And so this is allowing them to think more about the relationship, more about the love. This is the Lovers card, and the significance behind everything that has occurred already as a result of meeting their twin flame. I feel that they've really starting to get their bearings on what is truly important for them, and that the divine feminine really does have a significant and sacred place in this unfoldment for them. However, they do also have the Tower card in their heart space, and so I pulled a clarifier card. In this deck, there's a couple of extra cards. We have I think it's the Universe card, and then this card here is the Phoenix card. So I feel that with this sort of realization that they're not alone in in acquiring the things that they've got in their lives, that there's something bigger that is unseen at play here, and then realizing how this can affect their relationship with their twin flame, it's kind of set everything not falling apart, but it's kind of shaken up what they thought they knew about this relationship and about their life in general. However, because of this sudden, like I said earlier, epiphany and realization, it's allowing them to feel that they can be reborn again, that it's not the end. They can come up through this stronger with their twin flame, with their divine feminine, and that because of this, they can move forward victoriously. This can be a successful union. It doesn't have to be so scary or so heavy all the time, because this is, as we are healing and growing through this connection, through this journey, it does feel heavy. But I feel that the divine masculine are really opening up to the possibilities that it doesn't have to be this way. There's more to it than what meets the eye. And this is still, again, making them really think about how to move forward, how to convey this emotion or this realization with the divine feminine. And I feel this is also having a knock-on effect into their 3D space, as they've got the Queen of Cups. So I feel that this is really allowing them to take stock of their emotions as well, because a lot of the divine masculines may have acquired their the jobs or the status that they've been striving for, and now it's given them the room to really assess their emotions. And with the Judgment card here, I really feel that their awakening is now sort of spreading out into their everyday life. They're becoming more aware of these synchronicities and signs, not only with the way that they think about things and looking back at what has occurred and then feeling it in their emotions, but it's starting to unfold in their everyday lives. And so this is kind of allowing them to get up and stop being in this sort of withdrawn or healing, kind of tending to themselves situation. They know that they can now move forward more confidently and gracefully, even in their 3D lives, with this new knowledge of what is really going on for them. And this is really also bringing them to a more sort of grounded point in their emotions. So the emotions aren't feeling as scary or intense or hard to deal with. I feel that they're because they're seeing all of this, they're able to really balance out their emotions in their everyday lives and start making plans towards moving forward. They may be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities about happy unions with other people, and seeing that this is what they really want and this is what they can have. It doesn't have to be just in their minds and a fantasy. It doesn't have to be an emotion that they can't express or live out in the 3D. This is all very possible, and this is allowing them to come to a point where I guess they surrender. I feel like a lot of the divine masculines are surrendering to this process at the moment and really embracing what could be. Um, and I feel that a lot of the divine masculine a lot of the divine masculines are softening their hearts up to allow the divine feminines in, and to open themselves up to that connection. And moving over to the divine feminine now, in their headspace, they've got already a lot of mirroring happening. So the divine feminine also has the magician in her headspace. And so I really feel that the divine feminine are also picking up on this ability to really put together all of their talents as well, and their inner knowing is what I feel that this is more of an intuitive way of manifesting, and they're figuring out that a lot of the difficulties and heartbreaks that they're having, I'm not saying it's their fault that they've manifested it in, but I feel that there's figuring out that this has been manifested in order to bring to the surface what needs to be cleared, what needs to be worked on and released in order to manifest in what they actually truly desire. That this is just a way of getting to a point of growth and just a new level in their awakening journey, as well as their twin flame journey. And I also tried to clarify these cards, and so I feel that they're really coming to terms with how to let go of, or the significance behind, any conflict that they had with their divine masculine, seeing that this was a mirror to show them what they still need to work on, or what they need to release. A lot of what we need to work on and release, we're not even consciously aware of. And so for a lot of us, it's taken our twin flame to bring to the surface what we really need to work on, figuring out the details of what it is that's holding us back. So this conflict that comes up in our relationships with our twin flames, it's not always directly related to the twin flame, to the divine masculine or the divine feminine. It can be past traumas and crises that we experienced growing up that we kind of unconsciously replay in our current relationships. And a lot of it, it brings with it burdens, and we unconsciously react or behave in certain situations as if this was still occurring. So it could be that when something comes up that, say, the divine masculine says something that really triggers you, maybe it triggers an insecurity in you, or a jealousy, or just, something that really irritates you. A lot of the conflict that can arise from that isn't necessarily exactly what had happened, but it could be something that is similar from our childhood, or just growing up, or even past lives that we're reacting to and replaying subconsciously. So I feel that a lot of the divine feminines are figuring out how to bring in and manifest another way of experiencing these tower moments, and seeing them as an opportunity for growth and releasing. And so this is with the Page of Cups in reverse. I do feel that this is bringing up a lot of insecurities and doubt. I feel that a lot of the divine feminine feel that they're delaying the process by experiencing these emotions, but this whole process is important with experiencing these. This is what it's all about. It's about releasing this to become the best version of yourself, to become in alignment with what is the whole goal of this situation. And so because of this, I feel that the divine feminine are really, they're they're closing a lot of doors, they're ending a lot of past habits or ways of being and ways of thinking, and transforming this into a new beginning, where they can embrace these experiences and really get curious about why these things are coming up for them, and how to release them. And if things can't be released, at least looking at them from a different perspective, and being okay with what is. And as a result, I feel that a lot of the divine feminine are going to be experiencing things that they see as bad luck or failures, as something much more positive. I feel that they will see the fortune in these experiences and really use them as a positive opportunity for more growth and coming further into union. And I feel because of this new way of seeing things that have occurred, the divine feminine are really finding it a lot easier to see themselves becoming more of the Queen of Cups energies. They feel that they can move forward and embody this nurturing, loving, compassionate, balanced energy. And as a result, they're really starting to heal situations in their lives that have been unbalanced. So a lot of the divine feminine give more than they receive. So when this isn't for everyone, by the way, but a lot of the divine masculine come in and they are still healing from past wounds, such as other karmic relationships, or just emotional wounds that they have difficulty healing themselves. And the divine feminine are able to really be a stable pillar for the divine masculine, and be there to give them the emotional support and strength for them to process what is going on. And this often happens before or during separation, because a lot of people still communicate for a period of time when they're in separation. And I feel that the divine feminine is now realizing that she or he needs to heal this way of continuously overgiving without allowing people to give back. I feel that the divine feminine are understanding the importance of allowing others to give to them as well. Just as it feels good and fulfilling for a divine feminine to support other people, give nurturing, give advice, give time and effort, it feels good for other people to give that to the divine feminine as well. And so I feel that the divine feminine are really figuring out a more balanced approach to what it means to be there for people, what it means to show up in their lives as a partner, as a friend, as a family member, as a parent. And this is really allowing them to focus on what they really want in their lives. What does their heart really wish for? What kind of relationships do they want to experience, both with themselves, with others, and their twin flame? And through this, they really are becoming more balanced and proficient, I guess, at being this Queen of Cups. And as a result of this sort of transforming the way they see these triggers, or these behaviors or patterns, or even just the way they think about things, I feel that immediately this is manifesting in their everyday lives. They're seeing more abundance and success in their everyday lives, which is what the divine masculine is seeing, thinking about. So we've got a lot of mirroring going on. We've got the Tower card, and we've got a lot of cups as well, the Page and the Knight of Cups, the Queen, and now the Nine of Coins. And I feel that this is allowing them to really look at the positives. They don't have to feel stuck on healing or looking backwards at why this has all occurred. They can look at what is here right now in front of them. And although they may not see this new beginning, or this physical reconnection with their divine masculine, I feel that they themselves can feel it coming, and they are wanting to move towards the divine masculine as well. And as a result of being open to all of this, they're really seeing that the seeds that they planted long ago when they met their divine masculine, but also before then, you know, lots occur before you even meet your twin flame. They're starting to see the fruits of their labor, of what they've been through, all of this tumultuous or difficult stuff that they've been dealing with and processing. It's coming to fruition in a really positive way. They really are manifesting in new beginnings, despite how long they may be taking, despite the fact that they may not physically see it in their everyday lives. They know it's here. And so they're just really balancing out everything else. They're bringing in this new way of thinking into their everyday lives. And I feel that they're starting to also balance out work versus self-care and having joy and experiencing things that aren't so serious, things that lift their hearts, lift their spirits, in order to continue this process of manifesting, which is definitely very much on their minds. And up here we have some extra cards. These two outer cards are the overall energies for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Then we have some advice cards, and in the middle is the overall energies, the combined energies within the 5D for both twin flames together. And so straight away on the divine masculine side, we see that their overall energies is their crown chakra, which I feel was very clear in this reading, that they're really opening up to their ability to communicate with the universe and receive these signs and synchronicities that they may not have seen in previous situations or previous times. And their advice card is the Sea Beacon Fairy. Guidance, but where will it lead you? And so I feel that this advice for the divine masculine is really keep an open mind and don't try to really get it in a logical mathematical order on you know, I need this concrete evidence of what I'm experiencing or what I'm receiving. These signs and synchronicities, they don't really make sense. Just go with it. Just follow your guidance. If you have an urge to go to a certain area or do a certain thing or whatever it is, follow it and just see what comes from it. You can't make any mistakes on this journey. Everything is just a lesson or a blessing, or, you know, it's all divine. It's all planned out. Even though we have free will, there's still certain milestones or stopping points that we were supposed to experience. So just go with what you're experiencing and allow yourself to experience, I guess, this connection with something bigger than yourself that has led you to meeting your twin flame in the first place and has brought about such big changes in your life. And so for the divine feminine, they also have a chakra card for their overall energies, which is the sacral chakra. And this is all about emotions and pleasure and joy and creativity, sensuality, sexuality. And so I feel overall the divine feminine are really trying to figure out what gives them pleasure, what do they love to do, what makes them happy, what creative gifts do they have that they can express in order to I guess bring in what they want in their lives, bring in this union with their divine masculine, but also just as a part of their soul purpose, as a part of their mission on this journey. What have they got to give and how does it make them feel? And I really also feel that this is in combination with the balancing out the give and take in their lives and healing all of that. That is what is kind of represented with this overall energy. So really play around with what makes you feel good. Do you enjoy dancing or singing? It doesn't matter how good you are at something that brings you joy. It just matters that you do it and that you have fun doing it. and what makes you feel good and sensual. You know, like wear clothes that make you feel a certain emotion that you want to experience. Pamper yourself, go to a spa, get new makeup, or I don't know, whatever it is that makes you feel really nice, and sensual and happy. And the overall, the guidance card is the Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. And I feel that, you know, what the Divine Feminine are going through with transforming the way that they see these tower moments, transforming the way they see their past hurts, or the way that things have unfolded with their Divine Masculine. It does take a lot of bravery to really sit in there and see the mirror, or see kind of what's lingering from the past, and how it can be transmuted and released and be a part of your growth. So just continue with moving forward, even though these situations or experiences you may be finding yourself in might be difficult or uncomfortable. You have what it takes to move through it and really bring about the change and the union that you desire, the alignment that you need in order to get into this union. And so the combined energies for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine is that you're both protected at this time. So keep moving forward, keep having faith, keep experiencing the signs and synchronicities and just the wonder and curiosity of everything that's unfolding for you. Because no matter how scary or exciting or unknown this journey may be, you are still protected. You are moving forward just as you're supposed to be, just as you need to be. And also, if you are having moments of feeling fear, or you know, you're not feeling as brave, or you're not feeling like you're experiencing or receiving the guidance the way that you want to, or whatever it is that may be happening for you, don't feel like you can't ask for protection. Ask for protection on whatever you're dealing with, even if it's just protecting your thoughts or your feelings, or an event that you're going to, or a situation you're in. All you have to do is ask, and you will receive, whether you physically or consciously are aware of it or not. It is happening for you. You are protected, and everything you're experiencing is just a part of the process. So I hope this has helped some of you. For those of you who resonated with this reading, just keep going the way that you've been going. Trust in the process. Trust that it's all part of the bigger plan, and know that you have all of the power and talent and creative abilities to really manifest in exactly what you want for your highest good. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.